morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Monday. It's a little bit cloudy, so it's only low 90s today. Oh, I actually tried to film this last night, but I'll show you a little clip. The sunset was gorgeous behind the mountains, but you couldn't see my face, so I'm reshooting this today. So today I'm just going to do a little talking video and, I don't know, talk about some things on my mind and give you an update. Past week I just have not been feeling great at all. I think it's a combination of things. I've been waking up at 5:30 to let the chickens out because I don't want number two getting picked on first thing in the morning. So, yeah. And then it's been really hot, and that doesn't help. And that's one of the biggest things that affects my, physical conditions is the amount of sleep I get. And if I don't get enough sleep, it's just, not good. With the hot weather, I've got an old air conditioner. It is, I don't know, 6-7 years old. I got it off Craigslist for like $50. It's one of the smallest ones they make, and it just can't handle the heat. So it'll, when it's 95 degrees outside, it's high 70s, 80 degrees in my room, and it's hard for me to nap when it's that hot in there. I just haven't adjusted or whatever. So, getting up at 5:30, not getting good naps in, and it's just taking its toll on me. But that is about to change. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just got a very motivating PayPal donation, and they will not be named, but thank you so much. And they donated enough for me to get a new air conditioner. So I will be trying to do that this week, and that will, that boosts my mood. I've been in a little down period. I lost number 1 and number 3, and that bummed me out for a little bit, and then it got so hot, and the chigger bites, oh my gosh, if I showed you my legs, oh man, just so many chigger bites, and right behind the knees, so it makes walking and bending over uncomfortable, and complain. But thank you for a big PayPal contribution, and that will be a huge help here this summer. And I can't say thank you enough. It's a great motivation for me, and my motivation has been lacking this week. Let's see. Well, before I got here, for several years, I woke up in the morning and my motivation for the day was to try to avoid pain. So I spent years just trying to avoid pain, and I did that by not moving around a lot. I didn't like, shopping at Walmart, walking through there for a half an hour. No. I'd rather go to a small Aldi's, get in and out in 10 minutes, and, save my legs, because it's just, my muscles and how they react to me being active, it's just all arbitrary and random, and I can't predict what's going to happen. You throw your back out when you sneeze, you reach for something and your side muscles go crazy, and so there's just no predicting. So I spent years just trying to avoid pain. And when I got here, I don't know, maybe it's mind over matter. Maybe it's the motivation to become more self-sufficient, and I don't know, but my motivation when I woke up in the morning was kind of, how much pain can I endure today? And I've done a pretty good job of that over the past 6 or 7 months, but this past week it just hasn't been there. And so I just, you guys keep me motivated. So with your encouraging comments and my mail calls and getting a big PayPal contribution, it's just, you guys are helping me get through this, so I really appreciate that. And I'm learning so much about plants, and I'm gonna make it here. Thanks to a group effort, not all on my own, but I'm gonna make this place something. But you never know. I just take it one day at a time. And what else did I want to bring up? Yeah, and my Parkinson's is unique to me. Everybody has their own set of symptoms and problems, and different abilities, and so I don't want to give other people the sense that everybody with Parkinson's can do what I do. I show my most active times, and I do that as motivation for myself more than anything else. I'm like, see, you can do that, and I just keep doing that. But those are 15 half an hour spurts, maybe an hour of activity a day, and you guys see it all, but you don't see me lying in bed with a laptop off to my side watching YouTube videos. So I just want to make sure that people understand that anybody with Parkinson's or any other type of challenges, and we're all unique. So just because I can do it doesn't mean somebody else can do it. And one of the things that motivated me was seeing people with Parkinson's being very active. There were ballroom dance clubs for people with Parkinson's, and they're taking boxing lessons and doing boxing workouts and kickboxing workouts, and there are all kinds of abilities out there, and some of them I don't take drugs for my Parkinson's. A lot of them, I always wrote it off as, well, they can go home and take their muscle relaxants and painkillers, and that's how they do it. But I'm learning different, and so I just want to say, give people the benefit of the doubt if they're not able to do a lot of physical work. You just never know. And then if you do have, difficulties, I found that motivation plays a big part in what you can and can't get done. Yeah, I've been pushing myself, and I've been pretty lucky. I've pushed myself further than I ever thought that I would go again, and so that's a good thing, and that's encouraging to me to keep me going. And so yeah, that's about it. I'm about to get back into a groove here. I think I need to get a lot of stuff planted. We're in the middle of June, and still plenty of time left to plant stuff, because you figure, well, our first frost is usually in November, end of October at the latest. So if I get stuff in before July 1st, well, you got July, August, September, half of November, or half of October, and that's more than 100 days. And a lot of things you can grow in 100 days. And so, yeah, I will continue to be planting. Oh, yeah, big guy. I've got a name for him. That'll be in an upcoming video. I got a freezer, and that's also a huge motivation. It has been years since I've had a normal kitchen. My last place in Illinois, all I had was that college dorm room refrigerator with a tiny little freezer compartment that really you can't use it for a freezer compartment. And I've been living with only that for wow. Yeah, was it 7 years or 6 years? He doesn't know. But yeah, I haven't had a freezer in like 6 or 7 years. I did have a full working stove at my last place in Illinois, so that's been a benefit. But so having this freezer, I just need to get the stove. Having a freezer allows me to buy, food, real meat, and not have to cook it all at once. That's one thing I say is being poor is expensive. When you don't have a freezer, you can't get the family pack of chicken legs and thighs for 80 cents a pound and stick it in the freezer and use it as you go. Without a freezer, I can't really take advantage of that unless I cook it all at once and then take up half the fridge, and then so you're constantly working around being poor. So my family helped me get that freezer, and that's gonna improve my abilities to cook, and I wish I was buying organic meat, but it's $5-6 a pound for chicken and $8 a pound for pork, and $9.50 a pound for organic grass-fed hamburger. I can't afford that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here, is so that either raise it in my own, and at least chicken, then maybe turkeys, and maybe pigs. Who knows? Sky's the limit. Well, 2.9 acres is the limit, and a bunch of trees. But I've got, I don't have to do it all at once, and that's one thing that, you always overestimate what you can get done in a year, but you underestimate what you can get done in 5 years. So I'm pretty much happy with where I'm at right now. I wish I had gotten more done, and everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. You're always going to wish you had gotten more done. And okay, I'm going to stop babbling around here, but thank you. I know I've been a little different past couple weeks, and just this past week has just been, I'm putting it behind me. This is a new week. We might get some rain this week. It's not supposed to be so hot this week, and I'll have an air conditioner where I can actually take a long afternoon nap if it does get really hot, and I got a freezer, and I bought ice cream for like the first time in I don't know how long. So, and I got that 2 days ago, and I still haven't opened it yet, because that's a real treat for me. So I'm gonna save that for after I get something accomplished, and yeah. I should probably film that, my first ice cream. I've had ice cream here and there at other people's places, but I haven't had a freezer in I don't know how long. And then, the place I was at in California, only the freezer department section worked, but the refrigerator part didn't work. And I had no vehicle, so I had to walk to the grocery store. So I didn't buy ice cream there, because it would it's heavy to carry back, and it would melt by the time I got home. And so yeah, ice cream it's a motivator for me now. Till I find something else. See, now I just need a milk cow, and no, not here. Okay, yeah, I'm having problems getting up at 5:30 every morning to wake the chickens up. There's no way I'm milking a cow every day. Okay, take her easy, everybody, and thanks for sticking with me.